What's up, Internet? We are here with something random from my Genesis collection. This is High Seas Havoc. We were going to do Mega Man Battle Network tonight, but, well, it turns out to get the style change I needed, I'd have to grind, like, an additional, like, 600 fights, and basically go through the entire style change, like, circuit. So, I got a bunch more grinding to do, hopefully for tomorrow. So tonight we're going to play something random on my Genesis collection. I picked this up rather recently. It's by Data East, which does not instill me with a ton of confidence. But this was a game I actively went out, because I thought it looked pretty interesting. It's kind of a weird game, though. It's a Me Too mascot platformer. I've only played the first couple levels of this on my own. And you know, it's definitely a game that is trying to be high speed with an edgy character, so you might immediately think it's like knock-off Sonic, but really more than anything, it's kind of knock-off Bubsy, because your character gets like all these bespoke animations depending on how he gets hit and dies, and he's like edgy and full of attitude, and like his levels are, like his mechanics are built for speed, but his levels are built with verticality, very much like Bubsy, and it kind of doesn't work, but unlike Bubsy, the character's not entirely obnoxious, so it's actually kind of a playable game. The game pretty much just plays with one button, though. It's like jump and then you jump kick, and that's kind of your moveset right there. And that's pretty much all I know about this game. But as a Data East game, I have opinions. I'm not a big Data East fan, I'll say that much. I think they made one... good's probably not the right word for it, but they had one interesting game in Trio the Punch, and everything else they made was kind of crap. But this is one of, like, 3 Data East games I own, and weirdly enough, the other one is also a Genesis game. A game called Dashin' Desperados, which I think I've made a video on before, but, I wouldn't say that's a good game either. It's a weird game, and it's interesting to play, but I wouldn't say it's good. But, you know, unlike Bubsy, you don't die in one hit either, so that's kind of nice. Like, it feels a lot more playable just by virtue that you actually have some degree of not instantly dying due to stupidity. And no really bad puns, which is nice. Oh, there's a spike following me. Good, good, good. This is about the farthest I ever got. Like, I've only played enough to make sure my cartridge works, and I'm not even playing my cartridge, I'm playing on my RetroPie, but, you know, I haven't gotten much beyond this. This game does seem to feature a lot of verticality in this game, or this will make sure you know it. So, all that speed we had in the first level, we still have it, but the levels aren't really built for it anymore. It's a weird choice to make your character have a great deal of, like, horizontal movement, and then make your levels vertical. Because, like, it just does not translate all that well. But at the very least, having more health and not dying instantly makes this infinitely more playable. Although in Bubsy's defense, he had a glide, which kind of worked to his advantage for overcorrecting jumps, which you needed, because it was very easy to die instantly in that game. Woo! Now, it's interesting because this game did sort of have an arcade release, but not really. The long and short of it is there was an arcade version of this game, but the arcade version of this game was running on an arcade cabinet that basically just had a Genesis in it. So saying it had an arcade version is not really accurate. I mean, it was in the arcades, it had a cabinet, but saying it was an arcade game is not, strictly speaking, 100% accurate. Okay, the hitboxes on this are a little bit jank, but we'll try and make do. Now at least I have a full health bar. So we do have to watch this cutscene again. I think that's like the pirate villain that we're supposed to be stopping, who's the main villain of the game. Bernardo, I think is his name. Which is not necessarily what I would name a villain. It's not a name that would necessarily strike fear and intimidation in the hearts of men. But, whatever. We're fighting an evil, I think, walrus. I think this is the final boss, so, you know, we've already gotten to the end. The game's definitely an end right now on level 2. For sure. The bigger issue is it's kind of hard to... That face is amazing. It's kind of hard to tell, like, what was going to bounce off him and what was actually going to do damage to him, though. Like, the hitboxes are a little... kind of random. Autorushin. Oh, hey, we're in, what is it, Starlight Zone? I like that level. It had good music. But also, it's Hydro City, I guess. Ow. I do not like this attack. I will say this. The attack has a weird hitbox. And it's a 2-button input. And you can only use it while in the air. There's problems with this, is what I'm saying. You can't attack grounded enemies. You can kind of jump on them. But even then, the hitboxes for that, as you saw with that boss, like, sometimes you just bounce off stuff, sometimes you take damage. It's a little... not clear what your hitboxes actually are. But at least we seem to be gathering lives easily enough. I guess we don't want to run into the fire that burnt our boat. Evidently, we did not. Okay, we got some shoes that did something, I guess. And level 3, precision platforming. Whoop, and whoop, and whoop. Ow. And instant death. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay. I'm not sure what that sound effect is supposed to be. Maybe it's because I'm not running it on an actual Genesis that it makes a weird sound like that. I know emulators have trouble with some sound effects and voice clips, although I think the Genesis is pretty much figured out. I know all the voice clip issues I've run into with emulation tend to be on the Game Boy Color. Alright, there we go. That's a beautiful sky, though. That's proper nice. Okay, I guess we're done with this level. Sure. To the Autorushin 2. Okay, I was wrong. There are dumb puns here. Oh god, we are actually in Hydro City. Fortunately, I actually like Hydro City. It had awesome music. Some of the best in all of Sonic, I think. Whew. I think Sonic 3 gets kind of a bad rap versus Sonic 2. Like, I think everyone likes Sonic 2, but they tend to overlook all the problems Sonic 2 had. Genesis does what Nintendo... I was saying this just the other day. That is... Whoever came up with that absolutely needs some kind of medal for marketing because it's such a simple thing, but it's stuck so hard. And I'm working on a review right now of Phantasy Star 2, and you have to understand, as hard as the Genesis made itself out to be like the enemy of the Super Nintendo, it was absolutely punching up while doing it. And it weirdly succeeded to such a high degree because of all the Genesis fanaticism about it. Like, the Genesis was designed to go up against the NES, not the Super Nintendo, and it succeeded in going up against the Super Nintendo when it really shouldn't have. And part of it's just, like, the imagery and the marketing it had, but, you know, some of the games were just flat out better. Certainly the way they marketed themselves was better than half the games they used to market those games, like, you know, Buster Douglas boxing and Tommy Lasada baseball and stuff like that. That's not that great. I know a lot of people defend, like, Moonwalker, but, you know, I don't think half the games that they actually used in that ad were all that great, but, you know, even today we're still talking about that. And that is just a sign that whoever did that marketing should get some kind of award for amazing marketing. Because that is, after all this time to stick with people and genuinely just be labeled as sort of the face and tone of that entire generation and indeed console, that's impressive marketing right there. Oh god, I am dying so bad right now. Stupid shark. I'm reminded of, what was it? Treasure Cove on PC. The sharks that were like the final boss of that. And they'd have like the treasure of the area, so you had to like either ignore the fight or try and get the treasure and probably die. They were really obnoxious. And that was a DOS game, so it didn't control the best. I wonder what our continue situation is going to be like. I feel like we're going to figure it out rather quickly. I really wish we had some sort of attack on the ground, but we don't seem to. Because all the buttons basically just jump. Whoa. Okay. Fortunately, the platforming is pretty on point. It's not slippery or anything. Although the recoil for stuff is awful. Please tell me there's a continue system, or we might be really boned. Oh, there's a continue system. Cool. Cool, cool. And we do continue off at the level we were on, so that's good. We're not restarting at Act 1. None of that nonsense here. Oh, yep, we're good. Duck. Just gotta take this super carefully. It reminds me of like some level at a Restar or something. Oh man, I want to play Restar. Wish I had a cartridge of that, but that's gone up in price a fair bit too. It's on the list. It's on the list. Unfortunately, a lot of things left on the list are really ungodly expensive. Although some of the things I have picked up recently are like supposed to be really ungodly expensive and hard to find. And I got a pretty good deal on them. Stuff like Hardcore and Bloodlines. I got really good deals on both of them, and I'm very, very impressed with myself about that. Whoa. Whoa. We're good. These games don't blow. That is a way they could have sold the Sega CD, and that would have been amazing. Oh, I would have probably sold a few more Sega CDs. I think I only ever knew one person who had a Sega CD. And I mean, I've only ever seen one Sega CD for purchase. Which I bought, but, like, it's not even a game I'd really have all that much interest in. It's just, I never owned a Sega CD, so it'd be cool to own one of those cartridges, or, jewel cases. But, really, other than just to say I have a Sega CD game, I bought it because those games came in cases that reminded me a lot of the Sega Saturn cases, which I freaking love. It's the same reason why I want to collect all the PS1 long boxes. So I like those huge cases for some reason. They're just, yep, that's the Saturn for me. And I am a big fan of the Saturn. I wish my Saturn still worked. I could be doing Saturn Day videos again. Gotta get something that can plug into my satiator, though. I will do those again, I swear. 2 or 3 more units sold with that. Well, you know, 2 or 3 more units sold is more money in the bank. And now my cat's making a lot of noise, so I'm really hoping he stops that. I don't know why he didn't want to go out tonight, so now he's all super antsy. Ah, come on. Okay, so we can't kill these guys, and I hate that. But if I kind of got him to follow us, we could kind of infinite jump, I imagine. But that isn't going anywhere. I haven't really seen a lot of Genesis games go for a decent price right now. Like, I got a copy of Echo, or Echo 2, but I don't have the biggest interest in that. I see a copy for Echo 1 that's okay, but I'd like it a little less before I make a move on it. But nothing I really absolutely need, you know? Like, there's a few games I'd really like to get, but they're all ungodly expensive. Oh god. Okay. I do not like these instant death pits. I was complimenting this game on being better than Bubsy for not having instant death, and now it's giving me instant death. Game, you're not winning me over. That said, I still think it's better than Bubsy in a lot of respects. Oh god. Yes, these guys are here just to be obnoxious, but that guy just saved me, so joke's on you, game. Woo! Okay, we're good. Let's collect all these jewels. They might give us a life later on. Okay. 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 Jump. Okay, and those are gonna fall, so let's go as high up as we can. There we go. We're at a Hydro City now. Uh-oh. I think what I'm supposed to do is, like, try and jump on those bubbles. Oh, God. And then try and use that to, like, climb up on him, because he's such a big guy. Because, again, we're bouncing off him, like... Yeah, the hitboxes on bosses are a little weird. Okay, so let's avoid that. Jump up. And you ate my attack, so now I gotta do that. Jump. There we go. Yeah, hitboxes on these guys, and like how you actually hit them, it's a little nebulous. Oh, that's not fair. And I'm dead because I ricocheted off him. Great. My cat wants out because he just cannot decide where he wants to be tonight. Alright, fine. We'll continue. Let my cat out. And hopefully he won't bug us again. But he probably will because he's a cat. Go. The magic of pet ownership. Alright, got my little blanket back. We're good. Okay, so let's try and avoid instant death pits this time. Like, so far the only thing I'm seeing here that's really making it hard to play is the nebulousness of hitboxes and maybe the lack of a ground-based attack. Like, there's not much you can do for ground-based stuff. Like, you can roll, but that doesn't actually do any sort of damage. I think that just makes your hitbox a little smaller. So it's not super useful. Okay. Alright. And you can't actually roll when you're running. You have to, like, come to a full stop to use that. So it's actually very limited in how often you actually use it, because this is a momentum-based platformer. Okay. So, yep, we got jump and kick, and that's what we've got. But it's fine, because we're a cool pirate seal thing. I don't know why I could hurt that one. Couldn't hurt the rest. Chicken! Okay, okay, okay. I wouldn't want waterlogged chicken. That sounds really inedible. Okay, there's a checkpoint. There we go. I'm also not a big fan of the fact that if you jump on something, it kind of completely eats your ability to attack. And only sometimes your jump actually counts as an attack. The other chunk of the time, it's really not an attack at all. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Alright. I'd say this is a bit more of a consistent platformer on the Genesis than Socket. I'll give it that much. I'm not sure if that's a great thing, but at least I can see or tell what I'm looking at. Whereas Socket was really just blindness incarnate, because there's just so much going on with all the environments. It's really hard to see what you're even looking at. Come on! Okay. I see something else in this pit. I kind of want to see what this is about. Like, there's a platform right here, so is there something below us? There is. It's down here. Okay, well, we got a bunch of treasure. What do we have down here? Okay, we've got an arrow pointing up, which means we're probably not supposed to be down here. But we're rebels like that, so it's fine. Ow. Well, there's not a lot of ways to attack stuff. And an arrow going down. Interesting. Is this one of those, like, path splits sort of things? We're gonna go to, like, a completely different boss now or something? I'm intrigued to see where this goes. Okay. So, grab that. Duck, because I do not trust that shark not to careen into us. I do not like these clams and their defensiveness. Just gotta... There we go. Whoop! We're good. It's not on screen, it's not my problem. Duck and roll. Okay. Oh! Okay, yeah, that's gonna chuck me into spikes in a sec. Okay, noted. Okay, I think I see what the timing on this is, so wait a sec. Then I'll turn down. And then fly into spikes. Oh, and this is basically going to drop us into that giant pit at the end. Okay, I see how this works. Okay. Well, we haven't run out of continues yet. I don't think there is a limit, which is very kind of Data East. Which is one of their limited kindnesses. I've played Carnob, I know how it is. Bad, mostly. I'm still not sure what those shoes actually do. It doesn't seem to give you loot. Might give you a little bit extra speed, maybe? Like, yeah, maybe it increases your running speed. I'm guessing that's what they do. Whoa. Do not like these sharks. But, whoa, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good. Again, these are levels with, like, precision and verticality, but our character has mostly horizontal movement, which feels sort of antithetical to the core design there. It's exactly Bubsy's problem. Well, one of many, anyway. One of them being that, you know, Bubsy is also Bubsy. Okay, let's get that chicken, because we can. That'll get us slightly less dead. Whoa! That's fine. That's fine. That's good. We're okay. Whoa! Do not like these clams, though. Alright, there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. No big deal. Just get across. And... Not a fan of the instant death pits. That said, I am enjoying this. Like, I do think it is a cute little platformer. One of the better obscure ones, I think, thus far. But again, you know, it's what, this and Socket. Both are quirky and awkward and very jank. Okay. Just gonna avoid taking damage from you two and get across there. And at least the platforming is relatively on point. Like, you stop and Havoc more or less stops when you want him to. Okay, just need to survive this little badgering of fish. And up we go! So let's try and beat Beefcake Dog this time. Huh. So if he's chewing bubblegum, he will actually continue. Ow. Okay, it seems like you can kind of interrupt his attacks, but not always, but sort of. But yeah, the way you ricochet off some stuff is a little suspect. Okay, so where are you gonna land? Yep, you land over there. I'll just kick your arm, because your hitbox is your arm now for reasons. That's fine. Except now it's not, for reasons. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with that. When he, like, does that little side hoppy thing. Okay. That's fine. Just take care of the bubbles. I'll land, and I'll go whack. I'll go whack. He does seem to vary up his pattern, which makes it kind of hard to predict what you need to do. Ah, God, he's doing that move. Unfortunately, that time I didn't die from ricocheting off him, because again, the hitbox is nebulous at the best of times. Really hoping this guy dies real soon, because I don't think I can take another hit. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this. Oh, come on. As long as he doesn't do that side hop thing, I can kind of deal with this. Come on. Oh god! Please tell me that was it. That's not it. Ah. This guy's movement. This is the second boss, too. Credit where credit's due. It's not an easy game. It doesn't seem as completely, like, bullshit nonsense as some of other Data East games thus far. He's looking at you, Karnov. And Joe and Mac 2, and the other Joe and Mac 2. Okay, yeah, those shoes speed you up. Noted. I can work with that knowledge. What's that checkpoint hitbox? Alright, whoa. Okay, let's not run into sharks again if we can help it. We can make this work. I'm not going to be beaten by Hydro City Zone. Mainly because I like that level. Okay, let's just be a little bit careful. Not utilizing our horizontal movement, like the one thing that Havoc's got going for him. Every time I run into that fish. Also, I don't know what was spraying out of his pants there, but something sprayed out of his pants there. Woo! Ow. Ooh, chest. What in chest? A life. Yes, I'll take that, thank you. Now that we know that there's a life here, we can do something about that. We can probably back our way up. Grab it. So at least until we get to the boss, we have effectively unlimited continues. Unlimited tries, anyway. Inclined to try and take a death just to get my health back. Okay. It's that game where, like, the weapons were bubblegum and it was, like, a weirdly not, like, game where that was supposed to... Pirates of Darkwater, that's where it was, I think. I think it was Pirates of Darkwater where your weapon was bubblegum, but it was, like, weirdly out of place and shouldn't have been. It was a very strange game. Whoa, whoa. Ah. Come on. Okay, so let's avoid the shark. And we can just go back and get those lives, which saves us a great deal of time. At least until we need to get to the boss. Once we get to the boss, then backtracking is a bit of a problem. But until then, I can game the system. I just have to deal with these stupid clams. It'd be nice to get a bit of a handle on what is and isn't like an actual active like hitbox for some of these things, though. Just randomly bouncing off the clams when you're attacking is kind of obnoxious. This game is not giving me very much frame data. I need the frame data. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We got this. You know, it occurs to me I should have probably done Cheeky Cheeky Boys tonight instead, because I can't do Mega Man, and that was another game with Mega in the title. That would have been a better, more planned thing, but this was the game I decided to play. Okay. Calm down, clams. Okay, well, we got a life anyway. Took almost all our health to get there, but we got a life. Okay. There we go. You're dead. I think that shark is up high enough that it's not going to hit us. These guys are going to be a bit annoying, though. Whoa, whoa. Okay, we're good. We're good. So far. Yep, just get over there, grab all the gems, because we're going to need them. Alright. 3 lives, half health. Hopefully we can kill this boss. Really the only thing that's going to be a problem is a somewhat nebulous hitbox when he does that sidestep attack, though. Till then, I can deal with this. Okay. Unless I run into his fists. then I can't deal with this. I feel like this is a little bit much for a second boss. The fact that he can pause your movement, move entirely horizontally, and he can create a wall of attacks, and like most of his body is invulnerable. Like, a full combination of those things feels like a bit much. Like, any of those things independently, even most of those things together is fine. But just the fact that it's all there all at once is a bit... I don't know how to get around that. Like, try running under him, maybe. Okay. Just gonna deal with these bubbles. There we go. Okay. I got 2 hits on him there. That's good timing. 1 and... oh. Okay, well I didn't take 2 damage there anyway. I took 2 damage there anyway. There we go. Hold on. Get back here. I want to squish you, you little jerk. There. That took way too many lives. I'm guessing I can't attack the big bomb. Okay. Does anyone have a Blizzaga they can spare? This is kind of cute. Flee! I actually even need to go on that one. Which could very well mean he's going to be stalled back there because they expect you to try and go after it. Okay, we got some healing. Little water squirts have faces on them too. That's kind of cute. I gotta admit, I do like that sort of warping effect. It's got kind of like a conical look to it. Like if you look at the top of the screen versus the bottom, it almost sort of cylindrically rolls. Alright. Ooh, big meat. Sunrunner. I don't think I can take that upper route. I gotta take those guys. Right. It's kind of neat, like, you don't have to go after every fire, and in fact, I think the game would punish you if you tried to, so you kind of only have to take care of the ones that absolutely are necessary in your path. I kind of like that. Whoa. Okay. Well, I think it's safe to say, if we touch the lava below, that's instant death, because this game sort of has a penchant for that, but... let's grab what we can and try not to die. Just gotta go after this real casual. Ow. Okay, well, I got some invulnerability anyway. Ooh, speed boosts. Let's make us slightly less easy to control. And then add precision platforming, because why not? What do we got? Okay, we got a life. I do appreciate that every level seems to have like a free life in it. That's kind of nice. Spray. Okay, jump and spray and spray. I don't think I need to hit that one, but for safety. Okay. Ah, instant death. Crap. It does look a bit like a sun, I will admit that. Or like one of the bombs from Final Fantasy. Oh, there's no checkpoints here, are there? Oh, that's not good. That's concerning. Alright. Well, we'll just have to do it perfectly forever now. Just gotta spray one of these to have room. There we go. Grab this. Jump over here. Jump over here. Jump over here. Get over there. It's fine. It's fine. We're not dead just yet. Chicken. Well, at least it's not waterlogged chicken anymore. Not a big fan of the fact that there are so many instant death pits. That does seem like a bit of a problem with this game. That and just the lack of definitive hitboxes. Okay, well, we got ourselves 1 life and full heal. Because the big treasure gives us, like, half away to the life anyway. Spray and spray. That face is amazing that the fireball is making. This game just seems to be full of really awesome faces. Alright. Grab all the jewels. Whoa! Okay, let's not run into fire if I don't need to. Like, to be perfectly clear, the real threat here is instant death, but let's avoid taking damage if we can. Ow. It's nice that the platform moved us along even though we were in the air there. That was actually quite friendly of them. Okay, that's a bit scary. We're fine. Come on. Go, go, go. Leave me alone, you big angry fireball. I didn't do anything to you. Other than come from a land of water, so I guess maybe you were insulted by my lack of fire back where I just came from. Look, it was Hydro City. I didn't have a lot of options to get here. Okay. Grab the sine wave of jewels. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so that's instant death, and I had no way of getting around that. Okay. Unfortunately, we got 2 lives there, so we're fine. We're making progress. The game does seem to have unlimited continues, so that's a big plus. Jump and flying kick. Oh, I could have used that grail. Because I assume that gives us more points towards a life. Alright. Oh, well, we were ahead of that thing. Now we're less so. And that's concerning. Ow. Okay. So. Here we go. That's good. I don't even need to stop there. I can just grab this loot. Grab a free life. Grab a lot of health. Alright. Just go under here. Certainly a challenging game, I'll give it that. Not as, like, unfairly challenging as other Data East games, but certainly challenging. I found this a lot harder than the other Data East game I got on the Genesis, Dash and Desperados. Well, that game is not exactly the easiest game either. That game's particularly weird because it's a sequel to a Neo Geo exclusive game for some reason. Everything about that game confuses me. But it's a very interesting game. Oh, that's not good. Go away, big fireball. I don't like you. Okay. Thought I went in the fire there, but I didn't. And that's good, because we don't want to be there. Do want this life, though. We are actually going and getting, like, more lives. As much as we are dying, we're ending up with more lives than when we started. Ow. Okay. Spray and spray. Could probably make it with just 1, but it's a bit iffy. Okay, again, the platform should not be carrying us across there, but the fact that it is makes me quite happy. Whoa. There we go. Try the normal mode. Are you telling me to play more on a different difficulty? This was the default mode game. I'm not happy about this. Alright, fine. Fine. Hold on. We'll play something else. Alright, hold on. I need to get rid of that. And then go through the menus. I mean, take my cartridge out of the thing, of course. Where is the other one? We'll do both today, I guess. Here it is. And then re-engage the engagement mabob. As far as I'm concerned, I beat that game. Then, I guess. I think I gotta restart it, because I did play a little bit of this earlier. That's the wrong button combination. I did that twice today. It's like, oh, I'm gonna reset this. Oh, that just boots me back to the menu, where there's dots of copyrighted music, and I'm gonna get copyright claimed. Great. Okay, there we go. That's the button combo I need. I need to remember my macros. This was the other game we could have played tonight, but since we beat High Seas Havoc, let's play this one too. This is Cheeky Cheeky Boys, sometimes also called Mega Twins, which sometimes it says Mega Twins on the title screen. It depends on which version you've got. It's very weird, but it's basically Capcom's equivalent of Wonder Boy. We can be either Wrestling Kun or Wonder Boy Chan. Play Wonder Boy Chan. Let's throw up a name. Good enough. Let's go. I've only played up to like the first level, but this looks interesting, and I got it rather recently for a decent price, although it seems to be a really hard to find game. So I'm quite happy I got a copy of this. And you don't have to jump and wiggle your stick to get points, which is nice. So in a sense, it's better than Wonder Boy. Also, beans are the enemy, because for some reason this is also Restar. But yeah, this is just a weird, obscure Capcom game, which there aren't many of those. There's Gotcha Force, and that's about it. Capcom's pretty well known as a developer, it turns out, except for Gotcha Force. In which case, I'm the only one who knows about the game, and I have a freaking monopoly of all the videos on the internet. And possibly the entirety of its physical stock of collector's figures. Alright. Come on, random blue pig Chan. Let's get into a fight. Slash, 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 slash. Occasionally you get like a little projectile. Not sure what causes that, honestly. Oh, I see. So you want to attack me now? Fine. I can sit here and juggle you. Like a total hero. Not Wonder Boy out. The weird thing is there's like two jumps. It's like jump and press up. And I feel like that's a little obtuse. It's weird, I think I've got, like, all the not quite Wonder Boy style games out there, because I've also got, what's the other one, it was originally going to release in the 90s, and then just didn't, until, like, last year. What was that, it's on the tip of my tongue. Clockwork Aquario, that's it. And, of course, the Wonder Boy games were what spawned Shantae, which I'm quite a fan of. Ooh, big rock guy. Big rock guy who's not quite Bravo Man. Oh, you've got a hell of a health bar, don't you? Spam all the attacks. I think I might have broken one of his arms. Yep. Okay. I'm not sure what you're going to do now. What with you missing both your arms? It's nice I can actually damage your head while it's underground. Not like the other ones, which were seemingly invulnerable. There we go. That's for not letting me kill you in Sonic and Knuckles. Definitely a castle and not a casino. I'm sure. Well, I can't say no to a beautiful woman who's been waiting for me. Let's take random explosive devices and go be heroes, I guess. Okay. No, I think you're just a shop. Magical orb. Why is magical orb in quotes? Okay. Blue capsule raises vitality. Red capsule raises your vitality. What? Okay, so it's red does more than blue, presumably. That guy does look a bit more like a toy than a monster. Power sword. I want that, but I can't afford it. And power shield. In this game, this item gives you continues. Well, I do want to continue. Oh, but you can only have one, and I already have one. Okay. Okay, well, we'll hold off until I get that sword, then. Let's go. Oh, we got a little duck hat that lets us fly. That's adorable. And now suddenly this game kind of becomes a shmup. Okay. That's fine. And for some reason we're fighting super grandmas. Okay, flying Obachans. Let's go. Ooh, Power Star. I don't know what that did, but I got it. Oh god, that's obnoxious flashing. But we do have the ability to use bombs, so that's nice. Although it messes with my photosensitivity, so that's not good. Okay, let's just... yeah, we're good. Done, Maku! Let's go, Raijin. Oh, now you're Fujin. Alright, fine. Hudson B! Even though this is a Capcom game. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Get back here. What? Sorry, I was just testing. And now you're dead, even though you just beat me. That was rather rude, Fujin. Oh god, auto-scroller, okay. Ow. We have a jet-powered grappling hook zipline thingamabob. Go away, Hudson B. Oh, I want that. There we go. Want that. Ooh, pallet cycling. I like pallet cycling. Oh, we got a big dragon who's exploding eggs at us out of its mouth, just like Wonder Boy that one time. Here, take a grandson. You might need him to help you. You just laid a grandson for me, do you? That's not weird at all. This boss is actually rather ineffective. I mean, I can just kind of hang out under him and he's fine. As long as he doesn't breathe fire directly below him, which he kind of doesn't do, it's fine. I just kind of have to move back and shuffle with him. There. Free loot! Mine now. Alright, Cowabunga. Yeah! Oh, okay, so that's not a wall. Noted. Need to climb Corrin's tower to get magic water that will make us more awesome if we can beat a cat. Take that, you silly lima beans. Okay. That was kind of... oh my god, it actually is Corrin's tower. Okay. Where's my drink? There it is. Yeah, for some reason it got weirdly Dragon Ball there. Oh, I just want the sword of Mabah. I can buy that, so I will. I can buy the sword. Mine now. Now, is that a permanent thing? It better be. I think the sword is probably just that weird range slash thing. Oh god, underwater level. And it also controls a bit like a shmup. Alright, let's go. I'll have you know I beat the underwater level to High Seas Havoc. I'm ready for this. And by that I mean, please don't hurt me. I'm very fragile. Okay, random pink lobster mabob. Use star attack. Actually, that did a fair bit of damage. And that is my continue. Okay, so continues are just straight up lives. Noted. So we're gonna have to be Oh, there's a current now. Or maybe I'm just walking into that rock. One of those two things just happened. Ow. Okay, well I don't have a lot of health, and that's concerning. But we'll be okay. Probably. Sawfish. I gotta admit, this game moves at something of a breakneck pace. Like a minute ago, we were in Corrin's Tower, now we're at the bottom of the sea. I kind of love it. It's got a good high-speed adventure vibe to it, but it's very, very, very quickly paced. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to... That's not the same bomb I used a second ago. That's a different bomb. I just want the health power-up. Also, that spiky thing being there is a bit of a dick move, game. Did I pick up that anchor? I want to pick up the anchor. I can't have the anchor. Alas. No anchor for me. Okay. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Seems to move rather horizontal, and his hitbox is very generous to not hit us frequently. So, it's fine. We're good. Just gotta... yeah. Yeah, we're fine. This guy's cake. Let's go. Oh no. His babies are going to avenge him. Stop spawning babies. It's not fair. I can't spawn a bunch of smaller me's to attack you. Okay, well, fortunately, this guy's still not that big a deal. But micromanagement is now in play. I like that his palette's changing and that his babies are matching his palette changing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Jump. Alright, ow. Okay, that was damage I didn't want to take, but we're okay. We're fine. There, you're dead. Now give me all the money and sushi. Alright. To Ryugu. I guess. It looks like the Ox King. We really are in Dragon Ball right now. Oh, we got a magic ball. Great. Can we summon the dragon yet? Okay, well we do have that. I want that, so we'll keep the extra life. We do not have enough for the shield just yet. It did look like a giant slime on top of his castle. Alright, from the gods, the three merged and became one. And it really is Dragon Ball. Okay. Sure. Why not? I'm confused about this game. R4 Battle Stage 1. Oh no, are we in the tournament arc now? Are we gonna have to fight Piccolo Jr. and avenge Krillin, or whatever? Or is this the one where we fight Chi-Chi and realize that we have to beat her and then marry her? Oh, it's been first and watched Dragon Ball. Ooh, palette cycling on the crystals. I do like that. There we go. Those look like those are gonna stab me. Nope. Okay, cool. Stabbing crystals, no stabbing. I do not trust this thing not to kill me, so I'm gonna make sure it's dead first. Oh, they respawn. Great. Also, there's a cute little fairy thing, and I want it. Oh, so we get hints now after like 5 levels. Alright. That makes sense. What's going on? Something's happening. Hey, wait a minute. I've dealt with this before. Oh god, there's my life. What is with everything in this game killing me after I kill it? That's not how that works, game. You don't get to double KO me after I kill you. That's not a double KO at that point. Whee! Ooh, well that's terrifying. Watch out for enemies in the castle. As opposed to, you know, making friends with all the other enemies we've run into thus far. Ow. Okay, this is a little bit harder. I'll admit that. But it's fine. Whoa! Okay, that was a bit of a dick move. Ben Rasp attacks what? Something study timing. Alright. I'm not sure what that hint was, which is concerning, but we'll grab that. We did make it this far, did we? Okay. Random bean person. He's god of the lima beans, I guess. Ow. Is this just gonna be like a... Alright, fighting all the beans. They're willing to split themselves in half and throw their beans at you. That's not terrifying at all. It's kind of Piccolo, yeah. Well, he's rocking a mustache. Although, to be fair, Piccolo probably could too. Oh, that's not fair. I can't split myself like that, you silly bean man. Okay, now he's gonna do that split attack. Ow. I hope that wasn't my last. That was my game over. Oh. Well, I made 5th. Alright. Well, this one's better at magic, even though he looks like a masked wrestler. Alright, let's try this one. Maybe he'll play different. Or something. Maybe he's easy mode, because he's the younger one. Let's play some sort of anime wrestling thing. Although a lot of wrestling seems to be vaguely anime-ish. Okay, this character actually does seem to move faster. So there does seem to be a slight difference in the characters. Maybe, although that might be the placebo effect. Me expecting the characters to play differently. And therefore I feel like they do. Eat magic. Oh no, it's a frog box. That's not fair. I want the boxes that don't have frogs in them. Alright. Come on, random blue pig UFO thing. Maybe you're like Peel Off or something. Alright. I want to climb the beanstalk this time, but we can't. Just gotta go in like the sign says. Whee! Why are the little rock things shooting popcorn out? I'm surprised we made that jump. Ooh, I'll take all this, thank you. I admit, this game does look pretty fun. Like, I think it looks good, it plays pretty well. It'd be nice if it had more continues, and that a continue wasn't one life, but other words, I don't really have any issues with this game. Just, it's a Capcom arcade game. That's what it is, and it's pretty damn good, I think. Yeah, free health. I broke one of your arms. Take that, rock guy. Okay, I was gonna say, how are you gonna shoot that backwards if you aim it to the left? That's how. You're not going to. You're gonna rotate it all the way around because that's wildly inefficient, actually. Oh, I could do without that flashing effect, though. Alright, random rock guy, let's go. I gotta say, this game is pretty fun. Like, it's not great, but I think if you're looking for a Genesis game that's off the beaten path, you could do a lot worse. Certainly. Alright, there we go. I think my character's the mage type character because he's better at magic than the other one who was the better fencer. So I don't think I'm now officially the warrior. Alright, we got a random bomb. Can't buy that. Can't buy that. Can't buy that. I guess we'll just leave. Probably should have just bought the health up, but what can you do? Hindsight's 20/20. You will fear me and my flying duck hat, you weird flying grandmas. I'm not sure what the Dragon Ball equivalent of a flying grandma is. There was that episode where Goku goes to Dr. Slump and meets knockoff Superman. Maybe that's what it is. I really need to actually figure out what Dr. Slump is all about. Like, that's about the extent I know about it. That it's a comedic manga series, and that's about all I know about it. It's like that two-parter from Dragon Ball that one time, where Goku hung out with Aurelie-chan. Pile on the damage. Alright, go, 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 go. Now, hopefully this guy won't kill me after I kill him this time when he's apologizing for trying to kill me that one time. I guess he won't have the chance. It's nice that you restart, like, right where you die, though. I kind of like that. You don't have to worry about checkpoints. Unfortunately, you don't really have much going on after you die more than once, though. This character seems to have more bombs than the other character. Like, just by default, when you die, you seem to get more. So maybe that's what they mean by he's got more magic skills or whatever. Just this character can spam bombs a little bit more. I like that the sun in the background actually, like, his expression changes. That's kind of nice. Ow. Alright. Stop spawning everything on top of me. I just want to get health and more lives and a better sword. Okay. So weird turtle dragon thing won. Possibly a Genbu reference? I think Genbu was the turtle. I know Byakko was the tiger. And Shiryu was the dragon. Pretty sure Suzaku was the phoenix. So yeah, that would leave Genbu being the turtle. There it is. Thank you very much. Well, that was fun. I think that will be it for tonight. But that was me exploring a couple of weird Genesis games I did instead of Mega Man because I didn't do all the grinding. And oh my god, now I gotta get back to the grinding. So, maybe we'll get back to that tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll do a Steam thing or something. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little shorter stream of some interesting Mega Drive games I've got recently. I've got a lot more, like 30 or so. So, might do more of these. Maybe. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know we go live. We try and stream as often as possible again. Ideally going to be back tomorrow with Mega Man or something on the Steam Deck, but we'll see. If nothing else, we'll definitely have something on Friday, I'm sure. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I should have a new review up in a day or two. I'm just finishing up editing, so look forward to that. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is look at some Genesis games because I am super behind on collecting with this. And that's sort of been my goal this year, is just to collect as many Genesis games as I possibly can. I got like 30 left on my list. Maybe help support that fund, or, you know, send me your Genesis games and I'll check them out. That'd be pretty cool too. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.